Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, MBC Lifestyles Diary. My name is Marie. I live in New York. I love traveling, cultural events, cooking and entertaining, and fashion, and I'm asking you to join me on the adventure. Today is Saturday. It's the opening night of the opera at the Opera House in Norway, and it's called The Listeners. But before we go, we're going to be exploring during the day, and we're going to Viglin Park. And this is a famous sculptural park in Oslo. It's like I need another cup of coffee. I just need more coffee. So we're in Viglin Park, which is part of Frogner Park in Oslo, Norway. So Viglin Park consists of 200 sculptures in bronze, granite, and stone by the premier sculptor of Norway. And we took a picture of his statue at the entrance. This park, which is part of Frogner Park, and Frogner means fertile land. And people have lived here since presumably before the Vikings. And it's an extensive park that houses something quite incredible. Follow me. The sculpture park is Gustav Viglin's life work, comprising over 200 sculptures in granite, bronze, and wrought iron. It was installed mainly in the period of 1940 to 1949, but it is nevertheless a result of over 40 years of work. The starting point for the park is Viglin's fountain, which was originally meant to be placed at Eidsvoll Plass in front of the Parliament. These plans were never realized, and the fountain later became part of Viglin's more extensive park plan. In 1924, the City Council agreed that the sculptor's monumental fountain was to be erected in Frogner Park. At that time, Viglin's park project had expanded to include the monolith and the bridge. These sculptures were to represent the different stages of man, different emotions of man, and different phases from birth to death. It's a beautiful park. It's a beautiful walking park. And I don't know if you could tell, but the night before we had gone out. I was really tired, but we decided on our last day we needed to see this famous park in Oslo. It would be like going to New York and not going to the Statue of Liberty. It would be like going to Paris and not going to the Eiffel Tower. So we dragged ourselves out, and it was well worth it. It's a beautiful park, and sometimes they have other temporary art exhibits. This park is also open 24 hours for the people of Oslo. That's quite a unique feature. We went to this really nice restaurant called The Code, and it shows that brunch is popular all over the world. It was delicious, and we also then got ready for opening night at the opera. The opera started at 6 p.m., but at 5 there was a talk to familiarize the audience with the story and the people involved in the creation of this opera. The talk was with composer Missy Mazzoli, librettist Royce Vavrick, author Jordan Tannehill and director Liliana Blaine Cruz. This was held on Saturday, the 24th of September. The opera runs till October 9th, and the story of the listeners is based on a worldwide phenomenon. Here they are taking their bows because the opera was well received. They've got many curtain calls, and one caught them by surprise because they thought it was done and the curtain went up again. It was an exhilarating evening. It was a wonderful opera. It opened to great reviews, and the story is enthralling and entertaining and very modern and given in the American voice. That's another thing that's wonderful about Norway, is that the people speak both Norwegian and English fluently. It was quite a night. Here is the choreographer, Raja Feather Kelly, the director, Liliana Blaine Cruz, and the star, Claire Devon. Also, we have the set designer, Adam Rigg. The light design was by Yi Zaho. The video design was by Hannah Wozleski. And the costuming was by Kay Voice. It was quite a team. Also, the dramaturg was by Corey Ellison. So I'm at the reception waiting for Alex to bring the champagne. All good things must come to an end, and here we are heading back home after a magical week in Oslo. Once again, we're sitting in the lounge for Scandinavian Airlines, waiting for our flight back to Newark. It was exhilarating. It was really wonderful experiencing the Norwegian culture and seeing this wonderful opera, Liliana Blaine Cruz's international premiere. And what a grand way to do it. Thank you for joining. And once again, if you enjoyed this content, please like, subscribe, and share. Here I am with my family.